difficult. So I have dropped the first session in the group. Sorry for the delay, it's just been hectic. So it will get dropped in the group, and I will be dropping this one in the group chat. Now I've lost my pen. Okay, so let's share my screen. So if everybody can, oh, before I share my screen, who has Canva here? Who has Canva? Put a number 4 in the chat if you've got Canva. If you've got Canva, okay, awesome. If you do not have Canva, please, as we're speaking, go onto Canva. Doesn't matter if you haven't used it. Go onto Canva, log in, and get the free version. It takes like 2 seconds to do that. So if you haven't got Canva, go and create an account. It's just canva.com. You just need a free account. You don't need to pay for the version. Oh, sorry, I can't spell. Canva.com. Why does it keep coming up with, I keep typing in V and it keeps coming up N. Canva. Oh, it keeps changing it, that's why. Okay, Diane, thank you, Diane. You put that in for me because it keeps changing the spelling and I don't know why. So yeah, just click onto canva.com, create a free account, okay? Awesome. Right, let me share my screen. Canva. So with canva.com, when you've got Canva, there is no need to get the paid version because it's very you can get everything you need on the free version, okay? So we are going to be advertising on Pinterest and Facebook, and to get the creative. So the reason why I'm gonna run through creatives quickly with you. When we take our videos off Cloner X, so you know in Cloner X they give you the link to your videos. So when we pull them off, instead of everybody having the same video, we're going to use the same video, but we're going to make it our own. So when everybody's got the same video, sometimes Facebook will just shut it down and it be sometimes maybe oversaturated. So you want your ads to stand out as much as possible. So I used to just use the video that was pulled off Facebook. I mean, the video that they gave us from Clone X. And I used to just run ads straight to on my campaign. But it is a lot easier and a lot more unique because social media loves new content. So this is where you can create new content very quickly. Okay, so all you have to do is just come in here and just type in Facebook. So my machine will go slow because I'm sharing, so just be patient and it will come up. So it will come with Facebook and it will come with the exact dimensions you need to create a Facebook ad. Also, if you type in Pinterest, it will come with Pinterest, and if you come for Pinterest ads, and it will come with IG. So if you type in Instagram, it will come with the Instagram dimensions as well. So because we're doing a Facebook post, we'll just click on Facebook, and then it will give us a lot of free templates we can use to create our creatives. Now, this process shouldn't take that long to create because we're going to just do like 3 things. Pick a template, pick a product, and just put our logo on it, and then download. It's actually 4 things, and then download. So these are all the templates that is coming up, and on the side it will have different designs. It's got different themes. It's got free and pro. So the free versions we can use, anything that is free we can use. If it's a pro, then that's we have to pay for that one. So I would avoid using pro, and you pay when you download it. And then there's one not showing here is the premier one, which is a subscription. When you subscribe, you get all the different ones. So you can tell which ones are free because they don't have anything that's got a symbol here, like here it will say paid. So we won't touch those ones. So you just pick whatever design you like, because we're going to strip all of this out and put in what we want. So you just go through. So whilst you're doing that, I actually missed a step. We need to actually get our creative video. So to get our creative video, there's several ways to get our creatives. You can Google it. So you can Google the product. You can go on AliExpress. You can use the Cloner X one and strip it from Facebook. If Lavinia, if you can download and drop in the Facebook downloader, that will be great. Or you can create your own gift. So I'm going to create my own gift. And the way I create my own gift, so there's loads of ways you can create your own gift. You can just go into your back office and download the pictures, or you can just take screenshots. So in the interest of time, I'm just going to create some screenshots. So I'm just going to take my tool here and just do a quick screenshot of this. Let's move this out of the way. One second. In the way. So I don't know if you're on PC or Mac, but there's a tool called snipping. If you're on a PC or Windows, you can use the snipping tool, or if you're on a Mac, you could just do the capture tool and just capture it. So we have 2 pictures. So I'm just going to take 2 pictures. Here, I'm just going to screen capture those 2 pictures. And then I'm going to create a gift. So, and it's giftmaker.me. I will put that in the chat. Let me find the chat box. I'm going to put this in the chat. So if you want to create your own gifts, so you can use that. So make sure you star that. And then you have to make sure that it's a JPEG. So I just go on to my screenshots. There's my screenshots, desktop. Make sure, yeah, that's fine. And then I just upload the pictures. So I just click upload. Yeah, I said GIF. Oh, maybe it's because of my heavy tongue. It comes out wrong. So just go here. I'm going to put both of these as my GIFs. And it will come in here. So a gift is like a moving, it turns it into a picture. So a moving picture is always better than a still picture. So whenever you can create a moving one, instead of having just a static picture, try to create a gift instead. Okay, and that's just taking lots of still pictures. So you can have more, you can have many as you like, and just putting it into this application, and then it will create it for you. Then all you have to do here is go to change the canvas size to 1200 by 1200, and you slow it down. So by moving the animated speed, slows it down because you don't want it to go too fast. And you don't want it to go too slow either. So you can judge it. I normally do around 1200, 1250, but you can judge what images and how many images you're going to be using. So it will just rotate the images. So once you've done that, you just create your gift. And that is it. You press download. Name it. So I'll put cleaner. And now it's download. And ready for me now to upload into Canva. So once I've done that, I will come and pick my template. Let's just pick this one. And then I will upload that document. Once this is populated, I will upload it. If you guys have any questions in the chat, any questions, drop it into the chat. Okay, so you got loads of options here. So you first will go to upload your video or your gift. So you got your media, upload it. So wherever you saved it before. What's the size next to? I'll go back to that in a minute.
It was 12.50, and to the person who's asking.
No, there was another size next to it, which I don't normally change. It changes automatically.
Okay.
It's 125%.
Okay. So locate your gift, and it will upload. Okay, whilst that uploading, are we talking about the 125%? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's I believe the speed, the percentage of the speed. But Joey, if you've been on Joey's session, he just always changes it here at the animated speed and not the percentage. And that will change automatically depending on the size. So I don't normally change that. Okay, let me go back. It doesn't take that long to download. Well, depending on how many images. So if you've got loads of images, then it will take a little bit longer. But I've only got 2. It doesn't take long. It's only taking long because I'm sharing my screen, but it doesn't normally take long. Okay, so I've got that. So now I'm going to, I don't want this symbol here. I just click on it, drag and drop. Pull it into whatever position I want. You got purple lines as guidelines for centering. And then look for your logo. So at the beginning, if you followed series 100 and 200, you would have created a logo, a basic logo to load into your store. I would either go back and learn how to create a quick logo, or just use the logo you've already used on your store and then upload it here. So I have a logo here, and all I do is just drag it on here, resize it. I pull it on the image because I want, when people are looking at the image, I want people to see my logo. So I make it small because I don't want it, I don't really want it in their face, but I want them to know about it. You can put it anywhere you like, wherever it makes sense. And then you always want to put a call to action. You could put, I don't normally put a description in here, but I do put my web address. So I will say www.cadrala.com. And you guys can play around with this. What we call this is mold and odor, right? So I might put, in this case, because I've got a lot of free space, I will put the name of the product, mold and odor cleaner. Oh, I don't like this box. Actually, I don't like this box because it's not expanding for me for whatever reason. I'm going to delete it out. Yeah. Yeah, I think I actually like that better, the white background. Why are you not letting me type in here? Okay, there you go. Okay, right. There you go. But I don't like where this is. So after that, we just have to put a call to action. So if you come into elements, and you go into search, you have just type in shop now, buy now, order now, purchase now, any one of those, and you get loads of things that will come up. So I tend to use shop now, but I do play around with what's working, and then you get shop now. Because I have a lot of white space, I'm going to make it big because I want the call to action to be big. And then I'm just going to move it. Okay. Guys, if you have any questions, then just let me know. So what I tend to do is do all my creatives one go. So I just sit here, do lots of creatives because this doesn't take long. It's taken me actually longer than I would necessarily do because I'm sharing and I'm talking. I'll just sit here, watch a bit of TV or be on somebody's call and do creatives. So I'm going to leave it like that. And that's all you do. So you add your picture, you add your logo, you add a call to action, and that's all you need. So whether it's a video, a gift, or a still picture, because you can add still pictures, those are everything you need to do. Once you've done that, if you want to add audio, you can add audio. You can add, there's free songs you can add onto it, so it plays some music. We can just play this one. I don't know if it's going to play. You don't necessarily have to add audio, but you can add audio. Sometimes audio works. And then you just download it. So I'll download that. And that's my creative done. ready for advertising.
Angela?
Yep.
Is this the one you use when you're running ads on Facebook and on Instagram?
Yes. So your creative will be what you'll run on Facebook or Instagram. Yes.
Okay. Another question, because yesterday I was doing an ad. However, the video on Facebook, it's saying that it wasn't compatible or it was too big. It should be about 500. I think I did drop it in the chat to
Okay.
ask
Yeah.
if someone could help me.
How did you take the video? Where did you get the video from?
Well, I downloaded I followed what Lavinia did, download it from the Facebook one, save it onto my desktop, and then I went over to my Facebook manager where I was doing my my campaign. But when I think it's okay for Facebook, but it's not okay for
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in those instances, it doesn't matter. Sometimes your Facebook one isn't good enough, it's not big enough, or the res isn't big enough for Instagram. So you could just don't advertise on Instagram because you'll have to change all of the creative for that. Or you can go into here and add that video into Canva and get the correct sizing.
Oh, okay.
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 I don't know
how
I would say, hey guys, I'm going to jump in here. I would just say, for ease sake, guys, if it says that it's not the right size for Instagram, for now, ignore it because it's still going to go onto Facebook. Once you've got all this down, you've got all the basics down, you can start fiddling with that. But honestly, even now, I skip that part and I'm going to advertise it wherever the video fits.
Okay, because I did two and both of them, the video was the same. So I did not publish. So they're just in drafts at the minute.
No, don't let that hold you back.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, you can even choose, okay, in your settings, when you're setting up your actual audience, you can choose to omit the Instagram feed.
Okay.
All right, so don't worry too much. I think it's usually the reels where it plays up. It doesn't want to show it on reels. So I never bother with that. Our buyers are mainly going to be on the feeds.
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
so don't make it difficult.
Yeah, I didn't advertise it for the feeds because I did take it off because you untick that box in your session. So I followed what you were saying. So it's just for the feed. Both of it is for Facebook feed and for Instagram.
Yeah, so you could just take off the Instagram feed and then that will go away.
Okay.
You just want to advertise on Instagram.
I want to advertise both. So Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, but if it's not going to show, you won't just take off the Instagram.
So you got I would say because I know that a lot of people have issues with advertising or need to practice a bit of advertising. Start running your ads now. If the videos you're using is not big enough, then in the background while you're waiting for your results, start practicing, go into Canva, but don't let that stop you from running an ad. Yeah, okay, because you want results, you want your results fast. Now, if you wait until everything is perfected, when are you going to do this?
That's true.
It doesn't mean you're not going to get purchases because of Instagram. Trust me, most of my purchases come from Facebook, not Instagram.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you want to, so all you have to do on that one, Lucilla, is just uncheck Instagram and then it will just then publish it. Okay.
Okay. When you create an ad, like we're doing all of this you've shown us now, can we use the same one for Pinterest and for Facebook and okay, cool.
Don't make things difficult. Don't try to overcomplicate it. If you want to create different ads, create different ads. I just use the same one for everything.
So it's just a click of button to say that it's published Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. Or we have to go onto Pinterest and upload it there.
Yeah, you have to go onto Pinterest and upload it there.
Okay.
But today we're just gonna do Facebook.
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, so we would have had our download. I'm not sure if any of you guys were following along with that. So we would have got our download.
Yeah.
So we would have downloaded it. Now you can use this one, or if you know how to take the video off of Facebook, you can upload the video and use this as well. Or if you've been on like Benjamin sessions, he kind of like merges things together, like old creatives, and merge them together and create a new creative. So I know it sounds a little bit long, but trust me, when you have your own creatives, you're going to attract new business, and you don't want to be having the same as everybody else. So this is just something to start getting used to and just getting practice at creating your own new, if we tell you to use this video, just do something different and make it slightly different from everybody else's. Okay? Because social media love new content. So if you just republish something that we give you, then it's not new content, and you don't know if it's been banned before, so you don't know how Facebook treated it before. So if you create it new, even if it's the same video and you put it in a template, it's considered new content. So I would encourage you guys to start. I've only actually started doing this like from the beginning of the year, and I have noticed a big difference. So I would encourage you guys to start learning Canva, and I keep it simple. I just upload a video and I just put my logo and I just put a call to action, and then I download. Sometimes I use audio, sometimes I don't use audio. So you can experiment with that, okay? But those are the three things you always need: your logo, your call to action, and the either a gift or a video. Okay. So before we move on, is everybody okay with that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right then. So we're going to move on to actually creating the ads. So I'm going to hand you over to Lavinia. Are you going to go through this one first, the new tool, or go straight into the ad? You're on mute.
That never gets old, does it, guys? Okay, so I'm going to go through this new tool for those who haven't seen it before.
Okay.
Also, Angela, I didn't download any of the creatives or anything like that for the... Is there a video for that mold remover thing?
Let me see what I've got, and I will send.
If you can, send me the link for it. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to go through this interest lookup, and I really love this tool. Okay, where are we gone? Okay. So you can either get to this through your IM Center or just type it straight into the browser. So it's interestlookup.com. This will be the only tool that you have that has the end in .com, okay? And that's because it's still in early phases. But what I want to show you is just how incredible this thing is. You could put in, so let's say we're doing our cleaning product, maybe type in cleaning. So you can put in any word that's related to whatever it is that you're advertising, okay? And it's going to give you some interests, okay? So all these are audiences. So I say interest, but what I mean is audiences. And by that, I mean, these are the groups of people that you are sending your ad out to, okay? So anybody who's liked or commented or engaged with anything to do with housekeeping, cleaning, carpet cleaning, and so on, all right? It will tell you the number of the audience, and you always want the biggest audience possible. Okay, these are all fairly big. These are all massive audiences, so they're all good. If you had one that is, say, like only a couple of hundred, then you could bulk those together. Okay, but I really try and avoid that. You know, if I do bulk them together, it's going to be several of them together. Okay, so this thing is really interesting. First of all, you can click on the G, and it's going to bring you to Google Trends. So you're going to get to see that over time, people they've been consistent in looking for keywords housekeeping. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, sorry. So over time, you've seen people are pretty consistent. There's no massive dips or anything like that when it comes to that keyword. Always a little bit of a handy information to know. You can also click on the F and it's going to search in Facebook for that word housekeeping. You're going to get to see all the groups there are. You could join those groups and advertise in them, or just know that your post is going to go to anybody to do with these groups here. Okay. There's so many for housekeeping. It's crazy. You can also click on this magnifier, and what it's going to do is it's going to expand into something related. So at the moment, it's only expanded there. Not a problem. We can go back and try again. What was the word? Was it cleaning? So you could try another one and expand on it. So let's expand on spring cleaning. So it hasn't brought up anything. So that means that there's not much underneath it there. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Guys, it's Sunday. This is family time. So you know already, you don't get left for a minute. All right. So there's not much going on here. What I'd also like to just remind you guys, I don't know if anyone's been on this whole ad manager thing, but they've got rid of some of our interests, unfortunately. So some of the things that we used to be able to target, they are no more. All right. So play around with this thing. It's going to give you lots of things that you can, lots of ideas for audiences. But that is all I really wanted to show on that. Actually, there's one more feature. So if you're just exploring, you can click on it and it's going to list it there for you. Okay. Okay, so that if I'm just having a look through all of the interests, maybe I'm thinking about advertising to more than one product, I can just list them there and just keep them there as a note. All right, so that's my interest lookup. Let me just see, where are we up to with this? So Emmanuel says this tool is awesome. Yeah, I do. I love it. I've been playing around with it for a few months and I do think it is pretty awesome. So I am going to run the ad today and I'm just going to use pictures, okay? I just want to show you guys the process. And if you've already got the video downloaded, then great. I'm just going to show you guys that you don't really have to overcomplicate this thing at all. So another interruption. What could I do for you? Hold on one moment, guys. Where's my my menu thing? Hang on a minute, guys. Can you even see my screen? You can. Okay, I seem to have lost my... Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. You see what Sunday night is like. Okay, so I said I'm just going to run a basic ad with this. Give me a second. All I'm going to do is download whatever media is on it, okay? But follow what Angela said. New content is always great, all right? So if my ad doesn't run too well, if when we look at our results next week and I am the only one that hasn't got sales, we all know why. All right, give me a sec. Let's download these images. There we go. In fact, let me see if I can find the video quickly. And this is the kind of process I go through. If I find a product that I want to advertise, then I will go for a little look around, see if I can find it.
I couldn't find the video, but I put in the 2 GIFs from my store in
nice one.
In the chat. But I was looking for the video, but I couldn't find any.
See, a product like this, guys, a video of somebody cleaning is going to be so powerful. The picture alone isn't really going to, you know, it's not going to get those juices flowing. Do
you have WhatsApp web on your phone, on your laptop?
I do.
I put in the 2 GIFs there, so you can use one of them.
Are they in the group chat? Or?
Yeah, I put them in the group chat.
All right, nice.
So you guys can use those as well. So do the same process, upload them to Canva, put your logo on it.
I really need all these things to move out of the way.
Thank you.
All right, so is this a GIF or
it's a
GIF? You guys can still see my, let me just download it. Let's see what they're actually called. WhatsApp image. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't find a video. I would have just snatched a video. I am a bit lazy in what I do. Sometimes I really, you know, just slap a video on that I find. Okay, just make sure I take, you know, cover up the person's logo and I'm good to go. But I can't find one for this product. I think a video would have been great for this. Yeah. Angela, how are you advertising this with your GIFs?
I was trying to find my original because I've had it for so long. I don't have the original video.
Okay.
And I can't even find my original post. So and I'm using the same ad. So I will do a bit more digging, and if I can find it, I will post it in the chat.
All right, I can't seem to find one. We're not going to waste too much time. But what I want to show you guys is the process, okay? Because I know we've got brand new people that haven't run ads before, and it's fine. I mean, this product, seeing the picture alone is really not enough. It's not powerful enough. You know, these GIFs are very, very great. You know, I love these. I'm sure I can hear my family knocking at the door again, but I'm going to ignore them. All right, let's go. So what you want to do is you want to, and for anyone that was on the call, the go live session the other day, we got add to carts, and we haven't yet spent our budget, which is good.
Awesome.
I made a few tweaks, but I will talk about that on the session. Right. So we're going to go create. Okay, we're going to go to conversions because we always want conversions. I don't want anyone to just come on my site and look. I want people that are coming to buy. Okay, so all these things that you are typing in now, you are telling Facebook who to go and find. Okay, that's the whole point of this, to tell them who should see my ad. Okay, this is a new feature. You always want to do manual. I don't want Facebook to automatically create anything for me, because Facebook's job is to get as much money as they possibly can, okay? So let's go campaign. What are we going to call it? So you don't need to do anything else here. Just name your campaign so that you know what it is when you're looking for it. And I'm going to do a broad one to start with. And it's good to do a broad one because this one is your template, okay? There's other ways of doing ads, but I'm not going to show any of that today. I'm just going to do basic ads, okay? So you're always looking for purchases. Your conversion event should always be a purchase. As I said, we don't want anyone to just come and look or engage with our ad. We want purchases. Okay, I'm going to do a 333 budget. If you've got more of a budget, you can do $5 or £5 or 833, but let's stick with 333.
Sorry, Lavinia. Question. If they don't have any conversion option, because you won't get a conversion option till you do your first sale, what do they pick? Is it consideration?
So if you don't, so there are ways for you to get your first, okay? So there's two things you need to do. You need to be making sure you set up your events, and I believe people are going to stay on the call afterwards for us to help them set up. Okay, so we'll show you how to set up your conversion events, but you can also do a test purchase on your store. Just go to any product at all, put the product to £1 and make a sale. Okay, make a sale, and that will count as a conversion event. That will automatically fire up that for you. All right. I really did I have a purchase before I did this one? I can't remember. I might have used an old Pixel or something. There's lots of ways that you can get around this, but don't worry about that. If you don't see purchase in the list, and remember, scroll down, but if you don't see purchase in that list, then come back and do a test purchase on your store. Okay, unless you want to do the next best one, I would probably do is what else would I do?
Okay, can I
I
ask
would
a question
probably
quickly,
do I would probably do
Can
a view content. Okay, view content or
Linda,
add.
we got a question. So we go on, Lisa.
When I'm cooking, I'm not getting that list. I'm following along doing it with you, but on my choose campaign objective, I've just got awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, ad promotion, find your objective.
Okay, we're gonna have to set up your events
My
or
events
get
are
a
set
test
up.
purchase done. The last time you ran any traffic must have been a while ago.
Okay.
So
So I need to do
this
it- I
kind
need
of
to do it
thing, what
again.
it does is it resets. So there's a store that I've got that I haven't used for some time. I haven't run any traffic for it for probably more than a month. And that option is way at the bottom now. Okay. And eventually it will probably disappear as well. But yeah, so you have to be having traffic running regularly, guys. Okay, don't sit there, create something today and then drop it for 3 months, because it almost kind of puts you back to the beginning again. But we'll sort that out anyway. Very, very simple to set up your events. All right, so for those who can do purchase, select purchase. Make sure your budget is changed to 333. Please do not run £20 a day, because I don't want no one to come back and complain. Okay. I always start at 12 midnight as well. So I'm going to do Monday the 7th, change the time. So just as our time resets, so does Facebook's time reset. Now, what I used to do, and this was a mistake, is I might find a product later on in the afternoon or something and run traffic to it. And what Facebook will do is they will try and spend your money as quick as possible before it gets to that 12 a.m. when the new day starts. So you want to make sure you maximize that selling time. Okay, so 12 a.m. or you could do 8 a.m., but make sure you've got as much of the day as possible. Okay, the only time I run an ad in the middle of the day is if it's retargeting. So initially, your locations is going to show where you are. So for me personally, I run to Canada, United States. Guys, always, if you don't run to multiple, then at least run to United States. Okay, they are at the top of the tree. They are the number 1 tier. Okay, the majority of your sales are going to come from there. So what I do tell people, if they're really, new to all this and not sure how to do all this kind of stuff, don't overcomplicate it. Just run it to United States. Okay, and because this is broad, I'm not touching any of this. Even if I do put an interest in, one note is that I never touch this. I never touch the age or the gender, because you don't know who's looking at your post. Maybe your grandma is borrowing your Facebook account, or maybe you've shared this to your sister, or your brother. Okay, so don't limit yourself. Leave that alone. All right, detailed targeting, I'm leaving alone because this is abroad. I just want this to go to everybody. Okay, your languages, you can edit. I never used to do this, but I have noticed that Joey and Chris do this. So, oh, no, we want English all. So let's just copy what the greats are doing. Now, again, this is something that I used to do. I just used to do automatic, but that will spend all your money. You don't want that, okay? I'd find when I did the automatic, before we're halfway through the day, my budget is gone. We are on a small budget, so let's save as much as we can. So you're just going to select Facebook and Instagram. I leave all devices because maybe we've got somebody that still uses laptop to access Facebook. Let's untick all these. We only want it to go to Facebook and Instagram feed. Let's untick this. Reels are normally the thing that give me problems. My videos are never the right dimensions for it. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of all this. And we are almost done. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go to next. So you can name your ad whatever you want to name it. Make sure it's something that you're going to be able to recognize. So I believe I'm using a GIF, one of Angela's GIFs. So I'm just going to call this one GIF. Okay, GIF 1. Okay, make sure your Facebook page is selected. So any page that you have, you can select it there. I'm going to just leave the default one that's there. You do not need to have an Instagram account. I don't have an Instagram account for this. So just say use selected page, which means all your traffic is going to be coming through this page here. Okay. So we're creating ads. It's going to be a single image or video. We select. So let me see. Let's see if I can find the video that I just downloaded. Okay, what date did we use? What's the date today?
6, I think. 6.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Right,
March.
can I find the video? I do not see it here. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. Is that working for me? Give me a minute. I don't believe it's downloaded to my laptop. Hang on. Let's see, what are we doing with this? I think it's just downloaded as an image. I actually want the GIF. All right, I may have to we're gonna have to kind of wing this one, guys. Yeah, it's not downloaded properly, so.
Question.
Question, go for it.
Yeah, so when you create your GIFs on Canva, do you download it to your desktop in order to upload it to Pinterest and Facebook?
Yeah.
You can't upload it from there?
You can, sometimes you can. I find that it messes around with me sometimes.
It doesn't work. You can go straight from Canva to Facebook or Pinterest, but I've used it a few times and it's not consistent, and I find it quicker just to download it and then upload it myself.
Okay.
All right, this thing is messing around with me. It has not downloaded to my computer. It's come as an image and I don't want an image. Has anybody got a video for this that I could borrow?
Not yet.
All right, I really need that GIF. I really, really need that. Let's see, what can we do? So gonna let me open this thing. No, it doesn't. I really want this GIF to use, because this is just not going to be effective as a picture.
Let me see one.
Can I download it from here? Let's see if I can steal this. So these are all the kind of things that you go through when you're messing around with this, and this is how we learn. So is this a good one? I have no idea. I've not used this one before. No, I don't want to download nothing from you. Free YouTube. No. Online video downloader. Do I want to do this? Let's see. I want something that works similar to, no, I don't want you to show me any notifications. I want something that works similar to the Facebook downloader. No, that's not working for me. All right, give me a second. We will work this out. Any ideas how to download from this, guys? We'll work this out.
So it's not. So the gift is not working on yours.
No, it's not. It's not
So
allowing me to.
Try to upload it anyway, because it might be just a still. Try to upload it.
It's not even come on my laptop, guys.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to steal this. Can I download this?
If you
Got so many things in my way. Get out of my way.
If you share,
Yeah.
click on share to WhatsApp. Can you share it to WhatsApp? No.
Let's see. Pinterest. No. Nope, I don't know what that is. Copy gift list. Not sure what I'm going to do with that.
So on the WhatsApp one, it doesn't work. Is that what you're saying?
You see WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Where do you see WhatsApp?
In the one I sent to you on WhatsApp, that doesn't.
No, it's not working.
Even
and there's lots of. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here.
My machine is so slow. I'm trying to look for the video, but it's just so slow.
Hang on a minute. Let's try and be a bit creative. Is it gonna do it for me? See, if I had a bit of time, I could actually video this and then crop it on an app that I've got, but that's just not gonna work so well right now. Any ideas? See, I really, really do not want to just do the picture.
Can't you share it to Instagram, your Instagram, and then back to your WhatsApp? Because it gives you option for Instagram.
InShot. What you're saying, have you got InShot?
It's not allowed. It doesn't give me those options.
Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter. Not
Instagram
sure what this is.
there.
Tumblr or something. Pinterest, Reddit, or Instagram. Let's see.
Try it.
Oh, I'm not going through all that.
Oh.
You know what, guys? We're gonna just do. Do you know what? I'm gonna do very basic today. Okay. Apologies. I'm gonna do basic. We're gonna come back together on Wednesday, or we choose another product. One of the two. That's the options we got. Anyone want to do a vote?
Repeat that. Say that again.
Product at the moment.
Do
you have a product on hand? I don't have one at the moment.
We can run the same product that I'm running at the moment, or that's the vote. So we can either run a different product. I really don't want to waste a penny running traffic for an ad that I know is going to be absolutely crap. There is a program called InShot. It lets you paste the link in and boom. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if I can get that on my laptop.
I don't think InShot is a laptop.
Neither do I. I think that's I think I've got
Okay, InShot for PC. Okay.
Let's have a look. See.
If you got another product, because if it might have to like, yeah, it's gonna be too much. This is a good product if you guys want to get really creative.
Yeah, no, it is an amazing product, and it's gonna. I know it's gonna sell really well, but I don't see the point in us running an ad or even teaching you how to run an ad with images for something I wouldn't personally do.
Let's come back to it then.
You got another product, Angela?
No, I don't have another one at the minute.
Right, let's see.
If you got the one, you can run your one.
All right, let's see what we got. All right, apologies, guys. Sometimes this process. Let's see. We're probably going to just do the eyebrow ones. You guys can scoop this, or sorry, clone this from my store. Unless there's another product you want to do. I think this is a great one as well. Let's see if I can get that easy crease kit. That looks like a home one, so I don't think I'd want to steal hers. Nah, she's got too many logos and nonsense going on. People are so mean, they don't want us to copy from them. No, that's way too long. I may have another product. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, baby. So we can either run traffic to that, or let me have a see what else I've got. Got lots of products saved.
Are you on your clock?
Out you get, please.
Are you on your
Out you get. Anything jumping out at anyone? Let's just do the one that we did recently. You can run another ad to it, guys. You can copy out of my store, or even just use this process and so you can either duplicate this process that we're doing, or just copy the product out of my store. I've got the video already. So the product is this one. I have got an ad on this again, but I don't mind running another one to this. Okay, so if you want, you can clone this one out of my store. Maybe call it something else other than trendier.
you want to drop the link in the chat and I can pull it in the WhatsApp group?
All right, I've also got a video. How do I get videos to you guys? Angela, how would I get a video to you guys? Because I've actually got the video for this.
Sorry, say that again.
How would I get a video to you guys? Drop it in the chat, or how do I do that?
Oh my God, 1 second.
Can you guys tell? So you don't have to have phenomenal skills to be able to do this, okay?
It will.
What you got going on there? You not having a party in the background? Let's see. See, what's it called? Sorry, give me a second. I've got a million files in here. Arch pen. Is this it? Yeah. How do I get this link to you guys? Is there a way of sharing this maybe?
Sorry, one of the, my laptop was just making so much music. I don't know what it was doing. Sorry, watch video because I can't see anything.
Am I not sharing? So I have the video.
Lavina, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay, if you just right click and then share, right click, copy, then go
It
to
doesn't allow me to do that.
It should do.
Where is your video saved? On your?
On my laptop.
Okay, so just go there. You don't need to do it from here. You could just go from your laptop, drag it into WhatsApp web as a file, and it will just save in that.
All right, you lot get to see all the little juicy stuff here, eh?
So I did originally download the file, but it got corrupted. That's why I haven't shared the spray one, and I can't find the original. So
why is it not allowing me to drag into that, for heaven's sake? Okay, allowed me to drag it into this chat. I don't know if you guys can download from here.
Okay, everyone should be able to download it from here. It says click download.
Got it?
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to get it into the WhatsApp group at some point. I will figure out how to share that. Let's see. Can we share it? Let's see. No, we don't want a bloody alias. Oops. All right, you've got it in that chat. I will figure out how to share that at a later. Say that again?
If you continue, I will look at trying to put that into the WhatsApp group.
Thank you. All right, let's go back. All right, so we've got a video for this. Just clone the page. All you have to do is change the name. You can mess with the price if you want. The actual price of this is dirt cheap. It's about £3 or £4 for this to get it to your customer in all those countries that I have selected. So let's go back to our ads. We are actually starting from scratch. Let's call this something different. I'm going to call this something slightly different so I don't mix up the two. Brow arch pen. We've got our audience already because that doesn't change. Okay, guys, so remember we've got our audience here. We are going to change the name of this. And if I didn't say so before, the campaigns, the ads that you're running, there is a structure to them, okay? You have right at the top of them, you have the campaign name, which would be your project, I don't know, the holder for it, okay? And then underneath that comes your audiences, which are the people that you want to see your ads. And then underneath that comes your actual ads, okay? So I'm gonna call this vid. Can you be quiet? Guys, I'm gonna... There we go. All right, so let's continue. I've already got my video, but I'm going to show you how to upload it. So you scroll down, add media. We're adding a video. If it was a picture, then it would be a picture. You would click upload and it would come to your laptop and you just search for your file, okay? I've already got the video in. So we're just going to go next. We're not doing anything. That video is perfect as it is. This is called your copy, guys, okay? Your primary text. This is your copy. This is going to be the writing that your customers see. Now, I only ever mess with two ways. I either write order here and drop the website link, or sometimes I say, you know, people are loving this, grab yours now, or grab it now. You know, it totally depends on you, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Or maybe you guys can get creative, but one warning is do not call people out, okay? Don't say, you know, all old people love this, or, you know, be careful with your wording, okay? Facebook does not like you to target people. So I used to be able to get away with cat owners love this, but I've heard that people are getting, you know, banned on things like that. So just be careful. Maybe keep it simple as I am doing. The video speaks volumes, okay? And this is why for products like this and such as the mold spray that we would have done, you know, you want a video. The video is going to do all the talking for you. People, they don't care what the name of the product is. They don't care what nonsense you got to say to them. Show them the video, show them why they should buy it, and that's it. Okay, let me grab the link for the product. Okay, so you need that link to get rid of this error message, okay? Error message will be there until you drop the link in. And by drop the link in, I don't mean here where I'm dropping it in. This is just me being a bit extra. I'm also not going to put anything in the description because what will show here is my title, the product title, all right? Your call to action, make sure it's shop now. Okay, scroll down and put the web link in, your URL. And then scroll down. This is where we're going to do our tracking. And this is important, guys, okay? You may want to take a screenshot of this. This is important. This is going to show you where your sales are coming from, okay? If you really want to know which audience is buying from you, you need to have this in, okay? Because I'm going to do 7 ad sets. And not all of them are going to take off. Maybe 1 or 2 of them are just going to be rubbish. The sales that I get, I want to know which audience is the one that I should be scaling. There's one that I do add on. Make sure it's written exactly as I have done it. Did I need to put that on screen a bit longer? Or I can drop it in the chat. Does anybody need me to write in the order of what I just did?
Is that the parameters you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to drop that in the chat.
Ad name, ad set, name. Placement. Oh, can't spell placement. And the last one that I added in was ad set ID. Okay, in exactly that order.
Thank you.
Okay, if you don't put that in, it's not going to affect your ad, but what will happen is if Facebook for some reason decide they don't want to show you, you know, your add to carts and your purchases, then you won't be able to come on to your pixel tracker and see. All right, so let me just show you. So pixel tracker, you're able to track. Facebook is not 100%. You know, sometimes you'll have purchases and they won't even show you where these purchases came from. Okay, or sometimes the purchase won't even show up at all. That's so annoying. I wanted to see if I could show you an example. Let's see if I've got any on here. An example of sales that came through and you don't know where they came from, because, so here's a perfect example. This dash, dash, dash is a sale that I got, but I believe the ad that I didn't do the URLs. It probably didn't copy over. And so I don't know where that sale came from. I can guess it, you know, I can guess, but yeah, it's helpful if you know exactly which of the ads it came from. All right. So let's go back and finish up. So that's our ad done. We could send it as it is like that, but I don't like to do it like that. I like to duplicate and have 3 different ones. Okay, so let me just show you what I've done. That's the ad complete. Everything is complete. If you can see there on the left-hand side, I want within my one audience, I'm also wanting for my video to go into 3 different pools. Okay, so that's going to maximize my opportunities, because it's not just going to go in one bucket of people. Facebook are going to put it in 3 different buckets. So you go to the top right-hand side, click duplicate, and I'm going to make 2 copies of this exact thing. I'm not doing anything different to it. I'm not making it pretty. I'm not changing any wording. I'm doing nothing to it apart from duplicating it. So you can see now I've got 3 copies of my ad. Okay, so click off and close, and that is my ad done. Okay, but I now want 6 more to go with it. So make sure this is ticked, click duplicate. And guys, I want you to remember your own budget here, okay? So I do 7 ads. So that's 7 different audiences this is going to go to. I then leave it for 24 hours to let it, you know, let it do its thing. And then after that 24 hours, whatever is not hitting, I switch them off. I might even switch them off before the 24 hours. And I'll show you something in a moment. All right, I'll show you an example of this same campaign where I'm probably going to switch off half of them. All right, so I'm duplicating it 6 times. And all I'm going to do now is all 6 of them are exactly the same. So all I'm going to go and do is just change the audiences, because I don't want broad for all of them, obviously. Okay, and this is where your interest lookup may come in handy. So what I like to do is I like to Google things. I like to do research. Maybe I'll put celebrity names in, or maybe I'll put makeup brands in. Totally up to you. But this makes it easy. So what I'm going to do is put in a keyword. Oop, help if we spell it correctly. I'm going to put beauty and see what comes up for that. Tons of stuff comes up. So beauty is going to definitely be one of them. We could also do Amazon.com. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the old ones. We could also do Huda Beauty, maybe. I believe that's a makeup brand.
Lavinia, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you going to be doing the PID thing?
No.
Okay.
So for those who don't know what that is, it's having all your ads, all of them together. So that if somebody comments on it, so even though we've got 7 different audiences, if somebody comments on it on, you know, from each of those audiences, they may comment, share, like, whatever not. It's good to have it all on one post, even though it's gone to 7 different interests. It's nice to have it on one post, especially if you're scaling. But we're not so interested in that. I'm interested in purchases, so I don't care if I've got 1 million ads. I'm interested on people clicking. Okay.
What I would say, if you know how to do that already, then
go for it.
Go ahead and do that. We will share how to do that later on, but we want to keep it basic for people that are just new. Okay.
Exactly that. I'm also going to put a couple of different ones on. So I've got loads of beauty ones here. Sometimes it's nice to step out of the box a bit. So we are expanding. What are we giving? What are these? All makeup brands? Let's try some models, some celebrities. Let's see what comes up here. So sometimes, as I said, it's good to step out of the box, you know. Sometimes maybe 1 million people are selling that product. You know, I was selling an umbrella, and one of my interests were, what was it again? Collectors and hobbies. And it did really well in that one. So what else have we got? Give me a name of a model or something. And I'm going to have Walmart. And this is an example of one of those small ones that I wouldn't even bother putting an ad into. Designer clothing, maybe. Let's see what they've got. Let's go for Walmart. Anyone have the name of a top fashion icon? I would like to get one of the
Kylie Jenner or something. Like Kylie Jenner.
Like, do you consider her a fashion? Let me not give my opinion on here. All right, Kylie Jenner's got a massive following. Let's get rid of one of these. Who do I want to get rid of?
Walmart. Walmart.
Get rid of Walmart?
Yeah.
Walmart usually does nice. All right. Anyway, okay, so these are going to be our interests. Let's go beauty. So you want to scroll down. At this point, we're going to put our interest in, okay? So remember, on the first one, we didn't do anything, okay? We left it broad, we left it empty. Okay, at this point, we're starting to fill these up, and all of them, you'll see all of them say broad because they're all a copy of the original one. What was my interest again? Amazon.com, Amazon and Huda. Okay, Amazon. And when you're doing Amazon, make sure it goes to the correct one, because there are Amazon for employees, Amazon as a job. We don't want that. We want Amazon.com as an interest, okay, which is this one here. That is our original one, so we don't touch that one. The reason why I know it's our original one, because it doesn't say copy beside it, okay? So what one are we putting here? Let's put Huda. What else have we got? Did we say Kylie Jenner? I think actually Kylie Jenner might be a really good one. She's known all around the world, isn't she? What was the last two? So designer clothing and Fenty Beauty. Designer clothing and Fenty Beauty.
So guys that are running the ads at the same time as Lavinia, do think outside the box and maybe use something else, because you can copy exactly what Lavinia's doing or use other ones in the list as well.
It'll be interesting to see people who's used different interests. Again, you can use celebrities, you can use, you know, where are your buyers? That is all you need to think about. Where are your buyers? I know that each product that I send traffic to, I'm thinking about who's going to buy it. Okay. And this particular eye pencil thingy me bob, I use my mum as an example all the time because she's my customer. Okay, she is my perfect customer. So what sort of things does she like? Where would she be, you know, on social media? What groups is she in? What's she posting or what's she engaging with? Okay, so use that and just, as Angela said, think outside that box. There we go. So our ad is done. Okay, we've sent it to, so I'm going to publish it now. And at 12 midnight, it's going to go off. And Facebook will do its thing. Any questions, guys? So Nasilia, yes, so many people are having problems with their pay. I've had so many messages from people. A lot of people are having issues. I believe it's something to do with the security and your bank. So maybe contact your bank and get them to release that payment. Emmanuel says Fenty is Rihanna. Well, yes, I do know that now. I was a bit late on that. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I was a bit late on that. I had no idea. Oh, Eva would have been good. Eva the diva. Okay. All right. Let's move on and let's help everybody. Let's get you all started. That is your ad creation done. So what are we moving on to now, Angela?
Last question, sorry.
Okay.
The interest look up, I clicked on it from my back office, not going through. I typed it in Google as well, not going through. Do you know if there's a reason for that?
It won't come up on Google because it's one of our private apps. Let me drop it in the chat and see if you can click on it from there. Go on, Gail.
You have to go through, you know, when you go into the IM Center,
you
have to go through it that way. So go into the IM Center, go to strategies, and then click on the ID. I can't remember what it's called, sorry, ID checker, and then kind of download it from in there first.
ID checker, where do you find that?
So, you know, in the IM Center,
yeah,
when you go into, is it strategies, where you see ECX and it's got the Clonarex, Rose Calc, the...
Check out your screen. I'm going to do it on screen. Can you guys see my screen? Am I sharing?
You're not sharing
at the moment. Am I? Hang on a sec, guys. So go into your IM Center, like Gail said.
Yeah.
Click into strategies.
Okay.
Scroll down, click ECX, click on interest lookup, and click on that.
That's what I've been doing. It's not that I just did that even just now.
And it's not working for you?
Nope. I typed it in as well, and I checked over and over have I typed it in properly.
Have you tried? Okay, the link that I just dropped in the chat. Click on that link and see if that takes you.
Same thing.
But if you're having problems with subscription, then that's going to probably be a part of it as well.
It's on my subscription is only for my Clona X and Team X.
Oh, okay. But it might all be linked, so that might be why you're having it.
Yeah, I've been doing it from yesterday, and it's the same thing.
Reach out to support and tell them and see if they can help you.
Okay, I'll try. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So for those that who are running the ads or confident to run the ads, just let me know you're good to go, and then you can drop off. So if you've been doing it alongside Lavinia, just drop a number 6 in the chat if you've been doing it alongside Lavinia. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So on Wednesday, we're going to want to look at your results. So you guys have followed the academy, so you know you need to give it 24 hours. So in 24 hours, you want to check your results. You want to see if you've got any add to carts, if you've got any sales. Take a screenshot and drop it in the chat so me and Lavinia can see your results, and then we can advise you. And then on Tuesday, we want you to do the same thing. So around this time on Monday and this time again on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we can look at it as a group. But we want to see your results for the 3 people that's following along with this. Okay. And now you guys can drop off if you want to.
Thank you.
And then we are going to, the people that need help, we're going to divide and conquer. So I'm going to take a few people and Lavinia's going to take a few people, and we probably won't be able to sort it out tonight, but we might arrange a call tomorrow with you guys to sort it out. But I need